Welcome to KickUp's Evaluator training. In this video, you'll learn how to view your roster, complete steps within a cycle, and view your data. From your KickUp homepage, you can find your evaluation cycles under Growth, or use the side menu bar to navigate to Growth. Click on the particular cycle, and you'll be taken to your roster page. Your roster is the list of all of the staff members that you're assigned to evaluate. First, you'll see your progress table, which shows each of the individual steps or specific actions that have to be taken within an evaluation cycle. You'll see the due date of the step, whether or not it's required, and the percentage of staff members on your roster who have completed that step. Clicking on that percentage will open up a window which gives you a quick view of who has completed and has yet to complete that step. You can search by staff member name or sort this list by complete and incomplete. Scrolling down will show you each of the staff members that are on your roster. You can search this list by name or use the navigation bars at the bottom. For an individual staff member, in addition to their name and email, you'll see a progress bar. Hovering over this will show you the number of steps that they've completed, that are overdue, or that are incomplete within their evaluation cycle. Clicking on that staff member will take you to their evaluation page. If your district uses scores, you'll see the staff member scores pinned to the top of the page. If your districts ask staff to set individual goals, you'll see professional goals and student learning outcome goals pinned to the top. Finally, you'll see all of the steps within the cycle. They'll be organized into overdue steps, upcoming steps, and completed steps. For any step that you would like to look at, you can click on it to drill into more information. You'll see a due date, a description, and if the step requires signatures, you'll see a signature icon, the number of signatures required, and the number of signatures that have already been placed on that step. There'll also be an activity feed where you'll see any actions that have been taken in regard to this step. And you'll be able to add artifacts, which could be any documents, other links, or files from your computer that you'd like to add. Note that staff members will see artifacts that you've attached to their evaluation steps. If you'd like to complete the step, you can claim it, or you can assign it out to another evaluator. Clicking Claim will give you this blue icon, and you can click on it to complete the form. You'll be taken to the form associated with this particular step, and you can begin filling it out. Note that for any collapsible sections, you can click on the heading to expand it. As you start filling out a form, KickUp will automatically save a draft. So if you close out of this window, you can pick up where you left off next time you come back to KickUp. Once you've completed filling out the form, you can click Submit. You'll get a green check of success and can click to return to this person's evaluation page. Now we can see for this classroom walkthrough that we can edit the response. Clicking on this button will take you back to the form and you can make changes. The next step here, since signatures are required, is to add your signature. And click Add Signature. You've now signed the step. 1 out of 2 signatures have been submitted. It has not yet moved to the complete section because the staff member needs to sign this as well. Note that once the staff member signs this step, it will be locked, meaning the form can no longer be edited. At that point, if you would like to edit the step, you will need to contact KickUp support. When you return to your roster page, you can click on the 3 dots next to a staff member's name to take additional actions. First, you can add or remove steps from an individual's evaluation cycle. Some steps will be required by your district. Others will be automatically added to each evaluation, but can be removed if you would not like to use it. Others will not be included, but can be added if you need it. When you click Add, you'll see that this person's progress bar now updates to show the new total number of steps. You also can assign steps in bulk from this roster page. Click Assign Steps and click all of the steps that you'd like to assign to a particular staff member. Finally, you can view your overall data and each individual submission that you have submitted as a part of a particular cycle. Click on the Data tab at the top. And on the left-hand side, you'll see several options of ways to view your data. Let's start with this summary table. This is going to be the most comprehensive reporting tool within your evaluation cycle. Here you'll see a list of all of the staff members that are in your cycle. You can search this list or filter down to a particular subset. Most importantly, you can edit the columns within this table to pull in any information that you need. On the right-hand side, you'll see the columns that are currently included. You can click the X to remove any of those columns from your report. To add columns, use the menus on the left-hand side. You can add more demographic information about a staff member, or you can add the answers to any of the questions in any of the evaluation steps within the cycle. To reorder any of the columns, click and drag them. When you have all of the columns that you need, click Done, and your spreadsheet will update to show the answers to each of these questions that you've selected. Once you've created your document, you can click the 3 dots Actions button and export the table. To get insights into any of the particular forms, click on the name of the form on the left-hand panel. At the top, you can see the name of the form, and you can see how many steps that form is a part of. The Summary tab will show you an overview of your answers to each of the questions on that form. Any multiple choice questions will view as a bar chart. You can click on a particular bar to drill in and see the names of the staff members for whom you answered. Rating style questions visualize as a heat map. Hovering over that particular cell will show you the number of times you indicated a certain level of agreement, and clicking on that cell lets you drill in further. Open response questions will visualize as a list. You can search to filter this list by particular words. This is where you can view individual submissions as well. Click on the Submissions tab, and here you'll see a list of all of the forms that you have submitted. Clicking on one of the items in that list will show you the form and all of the answers that you selected. If you need to edit any of your answers or add additional information, you can do so here. Make any changes that you need and click Save. Both the Summary and Submissions tab are filterable, so you can drill in to only see submissions about a particular staff member during a certain date range, or click here to get even more filter options. The submissions table also has editable columns, as we saw on the summary table, and can be exported. Thank you for joining us for the Evaluator training. If you have any questions, please reach out to support@kickup.co.